Hi, this is Ina Fadina of Eye of Africa. Tonight we're going to be talking to Andy Amadi Okoroafor, who's a Nigerian director. He directed Relentless. And we're in Lower East Side, who is such an amazing, sort of diverse community where you have artists, creative people. And we're going to be interviewing more artists like him, musicians, directors, and people in the creative industries. So sit back and welcome to Eye of Africa. Now you wear so many hats.
Yeah.
Director?
Yeah.
Writer?
Writer? I don't know. Yeah, I wrote the film. I wrote the movie, yeah.
And producer?
Mm-hmm.
And also you're also inspired by, you have a visual, aesthetic to everything that you do. How are you able to wear so many hats? And kind of keep yourself in line and, you know,
I do the same thing. I do the same thing all the time. So basically I do images. So what I do for my magazine Clam, what I do for my commercial clients, it's all I do images. I don't go and start singing and dancing or making music or directing a Hollywood film. I don't know how to do that, you know.
Right.
So I do images. I direct images. I curate images. I exhibit images. I manufacture images.
Because it was truly, it's one of those things that how do we translate our stories in our own language or in the English language and through our own lenses as we're kind of moving back and forth. You know, you're based in Paris, there's London, there's Lagos, there's US, but yeah, we're all trying to have a sense of I am African, I am this, I am that. How would you say you're able to kind of translate that into your movies?
Even in all my other work I do, you know what I do. You know, I can't hide a Clam is major. You know what I do. Clam is a studio in Paris where I do images. So all the images I do has a bit of me in it. You know, so I do fashion, I do, but I started cinema, so that's why I'm older now. So I want to make films. But as an African, what helps me is like there's a lot of integrity I have. You know, like we know how we are. Family is very important. You know, especially so if a family is a bit middle class, you have to a kind of level. You don't do things you don't do. You know, the Relentless is really about Lagos, about Nigeria. Everything is relentless, and it's like I took you to Lagos and I left you there. So you discover all this. So that's what I did to the audience. I didn't make them feel comfortable. I didn't make them feel happy or sad. I want people to watch the film and feel like him, not look at him. Oh, this guy is suffering. I don't want to watch a performance. People do things for money, and people do things for. I don't do Relentless for money. I did it for my art. So I'm very, very particular how it's going to be shown, how people talk about it.
Because it's funny, because there are a lot of scenes in the movie. I think you shot some on the beach in Lagos.
I shot it in Kuramo Beach.
Kuramo Beach. Are you serious?
Which is a gangster place in Nigeria where nobody goes to.
Exactly.
So I want those people to see the film first before everybody because they were the nicest people. They were the only people who I paid them, I gave them money, but those guys were the only people that treated me nicely when I was making the film.
Wow.
Actually, what is interesting, I think that's one of the things I like about the film, it's now become like a document of Nigerian creativity in different levels, you know? Even in the soundtrack, there's something about a moment, you know, you capture that I think is really, really sweet, you know? And so you can listen to music, you know, and you think of Lagos, you know, on that level. So it influences my work, you know, because it's like this is my work right now. I'm Nigerian and you're Nigerian. We're in New York and we're shooting in Chinatown. That's Clam. That's awesome. That's what I do. That's awesome. When you told me to do this, I said I don't want to see in the city. Come with me. That's how I do. So when you look at this, it's going to look so bigger than what you thought it was, because you have layers. You've dialed from Nigeria. We're talking about Nigeria. We're talking about cinema. We're talking about we're in New York. We're Africans, and we're in Chinatown. This makes your whole thing bigger.
This right here is a classic like a pair of Reeboks.
Be sure to check us out on eyeofafrica.com for more amazing interviews to come. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Bye.